What up, good people? What up, world? Back again. We are the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Big XL.
What up, what you do, Spank?
Hold on, let me get a little bling out on y'all. If y'all be done thought I fell off. You know, I rock a little silver every now and then. Y'all know. All right, man. Y'all know what we do right here. This is the Country Rap Report, and what we do is we give y'all our opinions, our perspectives, our reviews of some of the best and greatest videos in the country rap genre. Now, for all those who might not ask, who might be thinking every song y'all review ain't country rap, you are right. We introduce you to songs we think if you appreciate country rap, you will appreciate these artists. Also, for those wondering why we don't give snippets of the review, well, guess what? Artists don't take too kindly if we don't say what they like. And we're not going to let them strike us. So in the comments area, Miss Heather works so hard to put every single link. That way you can go watch those videos, run their numbers up, and give them their respect and propers too. Okay, so that's why we do what we do. That's why every artist ain't a country rapper, and that's why we don't do reaction. We make y'all react to what we say. How about that? Okay. All right, man, let's get into it. First video up today's artist who goes by the name of Country Cody, and it features Ekko Sykes. And the name of this joint is Can't Fuck With Y'all. You want to start off? You never start the show off. You want to start off first?
How are we going to start out with the negative? Okay, sure. Let's do it. Okay. Can't fuck with y'all. I can't fuck with y'all. I can't. I hated the drone footage. Okay, we needed more close-up for both rappers, videographer. And we didn't get a lot of that. But we did get at least a 6 to 8 foot vision of whatever scene you was trying to portray, but I wanted close-ups of the rappers. I want to see actually what they look like. I don't think we ever got that opportunity throughout the whole video. The beat needed mixing badly. The violin or the fiddle that was in there, it was too loud and too long. They were holding those notes way too long. But the lyrics weren't bad. They were just not clear, which is another part of the mixing and mastering that was definitely needed. I hated this hook. Not even sure if it really went with the verses. But I heard some of the lines in the verses and I wasn't mad at their rapping ability. They could both of them have talent. Not saying that they're trash. They're far from that. They can hold their own in the genre. I hated the production on this. So far I've said stuff about the videographer and I've said stuff about the producer. The talent is there. It is not these guys. And this is the consensus that we're getting throughout the genre. It is not your guys' talent that is failing you. It is whoever you're bringing on your team to assist in the completion of the project that is failing you. Whether you settling for whack beats or you settling for mediocre video production and editing. Those two cannot be around you. You need to escalate. If you can't escalate it from within, then go from within your reach and go and find other people that can, because we review many of people that have dope ass beats, Dub 3030, and we've reviewed many videographers that have that perfect eye, Breadwin and Drake McGuire, two at the top of that list. So it's not like you don't have opportunities to go out there and find it. They are within the genre, so go out and utilize those folks. But I need to hear more before I can just go in on their talent. The hook wasn't there for me. Sorry.
All right. I love it when we don't agree.
Okay.
I love it when we don't agree. First and foremost, this song to me made me feel country happy.
Okay.
I'm like Ekko, and I hope I'm saying his right name right. Ekko Sykes. Ekko Sykes say, "Test my redneck. Test my redneck, goddammit. Test my redneck."
I like saying test my gangster. Yeah,
test my redneck. I like that.
Right.
Test my redneck. Now, there's some things in this video I really, really like. Number one, these fuckers had a phone. It brought back my college days. And if y'all ever want to test my redneck, come on, get with me. I have fun with you guys. Back in the day, you know what, pause. I ain't gonna do that. But back in the day, I was the funnel champion at Gordon College, boy. So, hey, man, come get with me, boy. I get with y'all on that funnel now, so I enjoy seeing the funnel scene. Actually, and I also like seeing the goddamn doom buggy. I remember back in the days in Griffin, in the parades, when I was a kid, they used to have the doom buggies in the parade. So I enjoyed seeing the Doomblake, and I enjoyed seeing them happy, having fun with their big ass fuck Biden flag. Where y'all get that big ass flag from, boy?
Right.
Now, hip hop, country rap, quotable. My boy Country Cody say, got protection on, but I'm fucking wrong. Got my protection on me, but I'm fucking wrong. Boy, I got my protection on me, but I'm fucking wrong. You know, that's kind of the beat. Right. I like this record, man. The record was fun. I enjoyed it. And you know, it's funny because you look at things different. I don't know shit about that production side. I know when I hear a hit record and a fun record, and this is a fun record, like they had fun. You know, the funny thing is, Ekko Sykes, when I went to his Instagram page, he has under 500 followers. Why are y'all not fucking with Ekko Sykes? Is it Sykes?
Sykes, yeah.
Y'all follow Ekko Sykes.
Okay.
They have a very distinct style. You know what I like even most? That little hillbilly good talk.
That shit wasn't tuned, fam. I heard it, but that was what I was talking about. Was too loud and too long. It wasn't tuned when they did it. So I don't know. That threw me off. That was one of the first things that I picked out. Like, what is that? Is that shit a damn a harp, or they layered it with something else? What is that? I try to figure out what instrumentation it was.
And the last thing I'm gonna say about this video. Did you see the pimples on the booty?
No, I did not see no pimples.
A couple more.
Which one? The one that was drunk, that was dancing around? No, not that one.
On the back
Which
of the
one?
truck. It's back of the truck. A couple close-ups. A couple little moles there. If y'all fellas go, don't we all lay that around. Go count the pimples on the booty. Count the pimples on the booty.
This is the one that was off the side of the truck. She was looking. The cameraman was looking up.
I heard they were having a $10 contest if you can give them the right amount of number of pimples on the booty.
You ain't gonna give me that shit. No, sir.
Country Cody will send you a T-shirt if you can tell him the approximate number of pimples on the booty.
Can't do it. I can't do it.
But you know, I'm gonna say this. I don't know what Country Cody and Ekko Sykes is doing, but they got more pretty girls in their video than a lot of y'all. They got a lot of pretty girls in their video. A lot.
A lot? I didn't see a lot now.
Well, first of all,
I didn't see a lot. Yeah, that is true. 1 to 3 is a lot. Okay, I'll give you that. Some of them look like they was just fresh out the bar. Like, okay, I'm already here and drunk. Like, fuck it, let's just shoot a video. Why not?
Like I said, you know, to me, sometimes I love simplicity.
Right.
And to me, this beat felt like walking up steps. The beat and the lyrics, like dum 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 dum, and then I got protection on me, but I'm fucking raw. It just blended perfect. It was what it was meant to be. Fun. I got it. They can invite me to the party. I'm coming. And
I'll give you that. That was definitely a fun video for sure.
And I like fun videos because a lot, you know, it's funny because sometimes we'll talk about, God damn, can we get another one of these depressing songs?
That is true.
So I love the blend of give us some fun, give us some fuck Biden, give us some all that. That's what the genre is about. All the above. And you know the funny thing? It seemed like they shot this video at one goddamn spot. It don't even seem like they moved.
Right.
Just a cameraman. What y'all got going on? Whoa.
Right. Goddamn, Vic. That's what happened at the video shoot.
Yes. They done tore my whole shit up.
Oh my God. You can't make this shit up.
We keeping this. We keeping it. Let me get my good song.
Oh shit. You ain't break nothing, did you?
No.
Okay.
Keeping it though. Okay. Next up.
I'm sweating over there. You knocked all of that down.
Everything. We keeping it. This is real.
Oh.
All right, next up.
Can't make it up.
Moccasin Creek. Stompin Grounds. All right. Again, did you see Hard Target?
Yes, definitely saw Hard Target.
he had a little small. He just had a little small. Hey y'all.
Yeah,
but this video was shot by Breadwin, so I get it because I definitely know their affiliation is really, really strong. Again, man, Moccasin Creek is on a warpath. He is definitely killing it. I really like this record. More mud, more whiskey, more fun. And again, that big old smile, that teddy bear smile that Moccasin Creek gives us.
Right.
And, he just seems like a guy that I love to hang out with.
Well, I wasn't crazy about this one. This one probably is my least favorite, even though it was probably the most fun of the other ones. This beat was very bass heavy. And because it was very bass heavy, I was paying more attention to the beats than I was the lyrics. But once the lyrics started, I wasn't mad at the verse. I hated the hook though, because the hook seemed like it was just very basic. And I think he might have dumbed this down for the beat because this dude can fucking rap. So I think this probably made him, I don't know if he was out of his element and he had to dumb it down or he had to tone it back a bit just so he's not spitting as much. But this was definitely a different vibe for me from him. I wasn't mad at the beat. It does need to be mixed. And I wasn't mad at the song because like I said, the verses were better than the hook. It was a different vibe from him lyrically. The video still was what it was. Like the video's dope. I wasn't mad at the video, wasn't mad at none of the shots in the video. It seemed like they was having a good time. Thank you for the presentation, Breadwin. I keep trying to find the negative in Breadwin shooting, but it's very little to find in him. Him and Drake are definitely neck and neck. And I would put Ghost up there too. Like all three of them are on par to be the leading videographers in the genre. You guys definitely need to be calling them and scheduling your video shoots ASAP. I also heard that Jay Roosevelt also shoots, and I know Re-Up does still shoot. So there's still, you have options, fellas and ladies. Whenever y'all do want to put music out, like you see what options that are out there. Other than those five, because we're open to seeing new projects from other people. But this project from Moccasin Creek, I wasn't mad at. Just a little different vibe from him than what I was expecting.
Couple lines I really liked was I liked him saying he's getting down doing the manatee.
Right, because he's a big boy.
Yeah, and my favorite line was, "Take off my shirt, body built like a keg." Hell yeah. Own that shit, big dog. Own that shit. And again, that's one of the things that drew me to country rap, the realness. The fact that everybody ain't got to be so macho or so whatever. Because shit, I'm built like a little keg, my goddamn self.
Yeah, they don't. In core rap, it's the perfectness. It's this ideal body and these expensive tastes with all the luxury and all that other shit. It's just the glitz and the glamour. Country rap ain't about none of that shit. They about the real. Like I live in a double wide and I drive a truck. Fuck all that other extra shit.
And I'm going to the studio with my extra money after I pay all my bills.
Right. That's real. That's real life. Like and you gotta respect that. You can come at that any sort of way negatively because it's authentic. It's not what you're doing because you're rapping about bitches and hoes that you fucking every day. Like that's not real. So
hey man, just as real as rebuilding your set while the show is going on.
You're right.
Look, real quick though, shameless plug. Since y'all see now, the walls are bare. I had a magazine cover that I was featured in a magazine, Boys ATL.
Yeah, he was behind you, and Michael Jackson was to your other side.
Yeah, I see it, but the frame actually broke.
Oh wow, okay.
But it's okay. That's okay.
So now we gotta get a new backdrop.
Yeah, now I'm going to artists out there. This is your spot. Y'all can help me redecorate.
You see, I started working on mine.
Coco, if you got a picture, Coco, you can go back here. So you know what? I'm hating. I noticed it last episode. I'm hating. I ain't even want to say nothing.
I started working on it. Yeah, sure did.
I'm like, God damn. So are they comics or are they postcards?
No, these are the cards. I just blew the cards up. They're Topps cards, and this one right here is like $250. and I think this one's like $1.99. The cards, and I'm not gonna get any because I can't afford it. Wink, wink. But my whenever that they do show up at the house, I gotta hide them from my wife because she's gonna be hot that I purchased them.
So how did you blow the card up?
Oh, I printed them.
No, I'm saying, so you got the image offline?
Yes, and printed it.
Okay, I might have to do that. I might have to put it somewhere else, but I might have to do that. All right, next video up is a guy who is one of my favorites. He goes by the name of Big Murph. And the name of this joint is Dancing with the Devil. All right, I'm going to start this off. This video gave me a Southern rock feel.
Yes.
It made me think of those old commercials that back in the day, you used to come on late night and you get about 45 songs on one compilation. Mm-hmm. Especially when you like slow jam. But then they had one that had Southern rock. It gave me a Southern rock feel. Which I thought was really, really cool. Now, what I thought was very, very different from Big Murph is he can really sing, especially when in that lane. Now, I did expect to hit some bars, but never heard any bars. I like the red feel of the video because It made me think of Devil in a Red Dress, the whole scenario. I like the whole bar saloon scene. I like the band rocking out in the back. And the fact that I like it talks about tangoing with the devil, and my man Big Murph can actually tango pretty damn good.
Okay.
So I was pretty pleased and happy with this video. There was a breakdown in the video where the beat kind of changed and it got more rock heavy. And that's why I thought Big Murph would start rapping, but he didn't. But as a whole, it was different for Big Murph. Didn't hear any bars, but it didn't upset me.
Well, we got 2 lines of bars. That was it. And it was right before that switch up that you were talking about. And those 2 lines was really a repeat of the same line. But this song went like country, and then it went a little grunge, like Nirvana type, and then it went the Southern rock. The only thing that really kept it in the rock pocket was the drums. But actually, and I wrote this down, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Big Murph actually has a good singing voice. So I'm not mad that you are trying to sing. I was expecting bars, and like Vic, when the breakdown did come, I was expecting them, but I was let down because they never came. But I wasn't mad at the presentation because, as usual, Drake McGuire does a fucking phenomenal job at doing video work. So the video presentation was there. I wanted to see more of the chick. I'm not gonna lie. I think you had played more on her than it would have been a more perfect presentation. It's almost there visually, but I think since it was less of the chick and more of him and dancing, and then the band playing. I really would have liked to see more of the dancing, to be honest, like more of a wide angle piece of it instead of close up and you giving Murph's angle dancing with her instead of you seeing both of them, or a rotating camera on doing both. That probably would have been great too. But the video presentation was stellar. The song I'm not mad at, even though it wasn't a rap song. I'm not mad at the song. If this is the direction that Murph is trying to go, or attempting to go as he's doing these projects, and I'm gonna have to start learning to like this type of stuff, because as it stands, almost everyone in the genre is trying to do both. And I don't know if you're trying to do both because the people at the top are doing it, mainly church, or if you think that for you to get notarized on the countryside, you have to dibble and dabble in it. I don't know. But everybody's doing it. So I'm trying to get used to it. Y'all got to bear with me because this ain't my thing. But I'm not mad at what he presented. This was a good effort.
Okay, no doubt. And you know what else? It was, the beat was done by 3030, Dub 3030.
I never would have. I wasn't feeling it, fam. Like this wasn't a typical 3030. But this just goes to show that he's not just in one little pocket and he's stuck in doing just hip hop type beats. He can do other shit. So I'm not mad at that. It was a good effort.
And I do agree with you. They didn't show enough of the lady.
Yes.
Facial. And one last thing. Was it just me, or did that beat make you think of don't play that funky music?
I didn't.
Boy.
Actually, I got Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's the vibe that I got from Nirvana. Immediately when I heard it, especially when the first guitar came in, I was like, yeah, you're a fan, or whoever produced this, you're a fan of Kurt Cobain. I don't know if that was the inspiration of this song, or whoever made the beat, that was the inspiration. But I felt the Smells Like Teen Spirit versus Play That Funky Music.
I got a little Play That Funky Music. Play that funky music. Average White Band. Y'all definitely look them up. All right. Last video of the day. It's about a gentleman who goes by the name of Tyson James. And it features the Marine rapper. And the name of this joint is Can't Put Me Out. You can start it out.
I like the video and I like the song. The beat needed a louder hi-hat. It was mixed in with the snare, and that was it. But I think if the hi-hat was in there of something just more repetitive and not hidden like that, I think it would have put it over the top. But I like the video presentation. I like the darkness of it, even though it wasn't a dark song. And I love the line, and this is the first time I'm going to give you a hip-hop quotable, but I'm on fire for God, my dude. You can't put me out. That shit, like, and they didn't cut the entire record. And I'm like, is this dude a gospel rapper? Or, if so, then is he, he in the same pocket as Rare Breed or not? But he's definitely up there style-wise. I don't know if lyric-wise he's there, but, there were a couple punchlines here and there. And the Marine rapper didn't disappoint. This is my first time hearing him, too. I don't know about the Marine rapper. Like, you're not the only Marine that raps. I don't get that name. That's just weird for me. But he too represented, and the styles were there. I respect both of their talent, and I do want to. I'm a gospel rap fan. Like most of my closest people in music are on the gospel rap side. So I'm definitely over there with that. I need to do a little bit more research on him to see if this is his style or this is his MO that he's going to represent for the genre. If so, then, I can jump right in and be comfortable with it. For me to compare him to the other gospel rappers, if you want to call them that we've heard in the country rap genre, which would be Rare Breed, like he's not there yet. So I still got Rare Breed up there in my top 10, by the way. I need to hear more from Tyson James. I'm welcome to hear more. Like, if this record had turned me off, then this would have been a one and done for me. But based on the talent level that I did hear, I think what I'm going to hear will be pleasant. So I'm looking forward to it.
I like the song. A lot of people have been talking about Tyson James. We actually, in a previous episode, talking about his project being the project of the show, American Boy. This is one of the singles off American Boy. I like the video. I thought it was really clean to be shot in the alley. This video almost gave me a Gap commercial vibe.
Or Not So Dark, yes.
Or Old Navy commercial vibe. Or you ever seen those dance movies where they're like dancing in the alleyway, but it's dirty, but it's clean? It gave me that vibe. It was very refreshing. And I also felt the way you felt. Like, is this guy a Christian rapper? Is he a country rapper? But it's okay. Either or. I was with it. I thought it was very positive. I thought it was very uplifting. And he done something on his first verse. He's rapping at one pace. About 6 bars in, he speeded it up.
Right.
And then he dropped off at about 10 bars. And on the second verse, Marine rapper actually duplicated the same style. And I thought that was dope that they were able to keep up with each other. These guys actually sounded good and will be a dope group.
I agree. Yeah. They balanced each other well.
Yeah.
And the vocal tones, one voice. Yeah, they would be a good group. They probably need a third member though, with a higher pitched voice, and it'll balance them out harmonically. But yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope.
I'm gonna be honest. The name, the Marine rapper, you expect this?
Yeah,
he actually looked like a teen model or something. But I guess he ran out of names. But I ain't mad at him because they both have a lot of talent. They both have a lot of talent, and I thought it was a real positive, uplifting, high energy video.
Yes, good video.
All right, before we get up out of here, man, I always got to give you guys a project of the show. This week's project is by Shotgun Shane. Shotgun Shane.
Oh, we got a project?
Shotgun Shane just released a brand new project called Back Road University.
What are videos at, fam?
We actually reviewed one of the videos, 615-423, which is the lead-off single.
That was him in front of the stadium?
Yes.
Okay. That was way back then. Like, he's had 3 videos since him was in he was in the hotel, and that was it.
This thing is a lot of work, and I'm not sure if Shane, these are songs that, you know, maybe he went back and got, I don't know, but it's 23 songs.
Oh shit. 23
songs. So I'm not sure if this is a collective work that Shane already had and he just re-released it, but it's called Back Road University. It was released August 20th, 23 songs, an hour and 23 minutes of listening pleasure.
Okay.
Y'all check it out.
I'm gonna listen.
Let them know y'all heard that it was the song of the episode, the album, the project of the episode.
Gotcha.
All right, real quick, man. Let's get up out of here. But before we do a quick review, first and foremost, shout out to Justin Times Ghost, who knocked all my shit off the wall. No, I'm just joking. Shout out to the Ghost who came through and knocked everything off the wall. That was probably done by the 2 people that clicked thumbs down, or Totally Offensive Comedy, or somebody sent some bad vibes over this one.
Where's me gold? Where's me gold?
Yeah. Or speaking of bad vibes,
where's me gold?
End the show on a positive vibe.
Yes, do that. Please do that.
And before we review the records, gotta say salute to the biggest of all big dogs.
Yes, yes.
Look at these dudes. Hand up your ass like Pee Wee Herman. Gotta say shouts out to my man Ryan Upchurch for actually sharing, was it episode 80?
It was his episode. It was 80.
Was it 80?
I'll let you know right now. It was episode 83. My wife's numbers.
Shouts out to Ryan Upchurch for sharing episode 83 on his Instagram page. Look at these dudes. Look at these dudes.
That's exactly what he's saying. Look at these dudes. Thank you.
One time for Ron, he didn't have to do that. We didn't pay him. We didn't ask him. He didn't even know we existed. We reviewed him, and we done him like we done all other artists. We just tagged him in the episode. He checked it out. He got in the comments during the live chat.
Yes. No, fam. Hold on, fam. We couldn't tag him yet. He hadn't followed us. So I don't know how he found out about us, but it was a surprise to us when he was in the live chat during the premiere. And like, oh shit, Ryan Upchurch is watching us. So, and then 2 days, a day later, he shared the episode. He chopped it up because he made his own snippet. Like we hadn't even done promo on 83 yet. We still have it to this day. But by the time y'all see this, we would have. But there was a moment for us, for sure. Like especially with all the other negative stuff that we're getting from other rappers in this genre, some that have names, and they're coming at us like we ain't for them. But
we done something.
This dude knows that we are for them. We are for y'all. We are for us. We are trying to make this genre become bigger and better and more popular and more eyes on it. And, he did this because he wanted to. We didn't reach out to him. Neither one of us has had any communication with Ryan Upchurch. And he did this at his own accord. And it's still up. Like we were saying, like at any moment he could have taken this down, but it's still up today at taping. And it's been at least almost a week. We're almost at a week.
Yeah.
And it's still up on his page. And he did not have to do that. Any mention of us would have been enough. And he could have removed it and we would have still been just as happy. But the fact that it is still on the number one dude in the genre's page, still the number one dude, and you guys are still coming at us like we ain't for you. Like y'all's words don't even matter no more. Your daddy has spoken. Like it doesn't matter what y'all got to say no more. Your daddy has spoken. So y'all can keep coming. Keep on with your sly comments. I don't remember the dude's name. What was the leprechaun's name? I remember his name. Whatever you got to say it.
I'm not gonna call that man no leprechaun. I'm not doing that.
Whatever you got to say just in time, keep throwing shade, fam. Come on with it. Your daddy still spoke though. And as long as he said, he's promoting us, and then none of you other ones have done that up to his level, or I would say top 20. None of the top 20 has done this. But the number one dude did. Like, it doesn't even matter no more. Y'all keep stay on your level. Stay there. Look at these dudes. That's all I'm saying.
And you know what's funny?
What's that?
The day after that, we got followed by Jelly Roll.
Exactly. Like, but we ain't for y'all. We ain't for y'all though. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah, people don't follow y'all because your numbers fake. They don't follow y'all because your numbers fake.
Oh, I guess maybe that was a fake Jelly Roll page. Let me go and check. Let me double check right.
It's a Jelly Roll 615, and I ain't talking about Spalding Heights 615. Talking about Tennessee.
But it's okay. It's. I have said this multiple times, and I even ran my own experiment. You know about that with our page itself, and I will report those numbers later, just for validation. But I'm not feeling the negative. Not when we ain't done shit, but try to help everyone over here, from the smallest of the small to the biggest of the big over here. And if any of you guys have any issues with that, then it's not on us. Like I said on the website, if y'all got issues, it ain't on us. This is all on you, because we're doing everything that we can, going above and beyond our means to be able to give you guys some spotlight. If you can't respect that, then it's not us, it's you.
Website, video playlist, 24-hour day radio station
that you get paid for.
Spotify playlist
that you get paid for.
Reviews.
You don't get paid for it, but you get views from it, because we don't put our snippets in there, so they have to click on the video for them to know what we're talking about. So it is a direct link to you getting paid. Everything that we're doing, we're trying to put money in your pocket.
Not to mention that during the Weekly Nick, something I partnered with DJ T did it. There's a country rap song every week on the Weekly Nick. Not to mention the Ridin Durty page still posts video snippets and different things from artists. It's like, come on, man, y'all tripping. If y'all don't like us, just leave us alone. But you ain't gotta try. I know what it is. Y'all don't like us, and then y'all don't want y'all friends to like us. Just because you don't like us don't mean you gotta deter. Because when people say, "Oh, we're exposing you," exposing us to what?
To what?
To what?
I'm confused.
No, because people say, "Oh, we're exposing what? What are you exposing?" Well, like I said, your dad exposed, and your dad said, "Leave them alone. Leave them. Look at them dudes. They're doing something good. Look at them dudes."
This has been a crazy ass week. Upchurch reposted us. Jelly followed us, and Gator unblocked us.
What? What?
This has been a blessing. Look at God. Look at God.
On my phone, I'm gonna call and quit my goddamn job. I'm gonna quit my job. Yeah, look at them dudes. Man,
look at them dudes.
Real talk. You know what's dope about it? How most people who start out who right now get into country rap media.
Right.
The first thing they're gonna do is snatch an Herb Church song, snatch a Jelly Roll song, snatch one of the top 3 songs to talk about.
Right.
We never talked about Upchurch until 80 episodes in.
Yeah, he didn't really. It wasn't on him. It wasn't on us. It was on him.
No, but I'm just saying.
He didn't release anything until this line. I mean, all of the country stuff, but we weren't reviewing any of the country stuff. But when he came with that one hip hop, he put the stomp on you motherfuckers. Like, okay, y'all thought I was gone? Y'all thought I was just gonna play with country, bitch? I'm still here. I'm still rapping.
And we actually done one of our first pieces. Our first piece was Upchurch's interview on No Jumper.
That's true. That is true.
Which I'm sure he had no clue and don't even know exists.
And it is buried way up under there. Yeah. Episode 80 something. No, it was number 2. I think there was number 3, because the first 2 that you did were on Savannah. And then I think the first one that I joined, that was the very first one that we did together. We was talking about No Jumper.
Yep. So again, salute to my man Ryan Upchurch. Look at them dudes. I appreciate you, sir. Even if you delete it, I appreciate just being on your radar. Like, I hate to be one of these guys. When I be seeing people like, look who followed me, and they post it, I'm like, man, it's so lame. But you know what? Maybe this is the first follow that I felt like someone recognizes our hard work. So I get it when people brag about being followed by people of importance.
Well, I appreciate it for sure, because he did not have to do that. Not being of his stature. Absolutely not at all. He could have just done a story and mentioned it, and it would have been, swept under the rug. I liked every single comment in this thing just to show my appreciation, because I this means a lot. It means a whole lot.
Shouts out to the people in his comments who watched the show. Like, I seen Lord Lesson there. So I love these guys. I seen Graves, Kelsey. So, man, shout out to everybody who rocks with the show. And speaking of that, shout out to Bob, shout out to Coca, shout out to West 10.
Yes.
Man, shout out to everybody who's embarking on this journey with us. And I look so forward to meeting all you guys, well, if you come to the A or whatever the case may be, man, because this is for you guys. And this is the one thing that's a guarantee. The bigger we get, the bigger you guys get.
Yes.
So not telling people to watch the show is not just hurting you, it's hurting your fellow comrades in the genre.
Agreed.
Because look, just say we get picked up by Netflix.
Wait, who telling someone to not watch the show is only because we haven't reviewed you yet. I think that is the core of most of the people that are saying they want us to review them, and because we're not talking about them yet, they're immediately hating because our words, our name, their name isn't in our mouths yet. So that is their way of getting attention. Like, oh, okay, well, they ain't talking about me yet, so let me throw some shade and see if that gets their attention. And now that I'm on their radar, then they'll talk about me, and then I can be on the show. You ain't got to go that route, fam, because neither one of us are the type to where you throw shade that we just gonna be like, that wasn't nothing. No, we're gonna address the bullshit. So you don't want to come that route. That is the wrong tactic to take with us. All you gotta do is inbox and say, hey, here's my video. Can y'all review it? That simple. It ain't got to be shade. It ain't got to be, you throwing hate and thinking we got an ulterior motive. It ain't none of that. We are genuinely trying to make all of us better. Us as in us from the media side of it, because we are the only legitimate media over here. And then you guys from the artistic side of it. Without us to get working together, then the genre won't grow.
Boo boo.
That's right.
Boo boo. What does that stand for?
For us, by us.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. All right, man. Recap. Start everything off with Country Cody and Ekko Sykes with Up With Y'all. Y'all mad. Like, we got protection. We fucking y'all later on. No, I'm just joking. Then we had Moccasin Creek with Stomping Ground. Big Murph, Dancing with the Devil. And Tyson James featuring the Marine rapper with Can't Put Me Out. Y'all be sure to visit CountryRapReport.com. Everything you need to know about the Country Rap Report is there. If you want to check out the playlist on Spotify, I think it's there, right? Is it?
The link to the Spotify is there,
okay.
But the playlist isn't. I could probably put it on there, though. I didn't think about that. I can do that. Because they might want to. No, the WCRR is more beneficial to them than the playlist. So I would rather keep the radio station on the front page. But I'll put a link to the playlist.
Yeah, that way because the station has songs that the playlist don't have and vice versa.
That is true, because they have to have a release song to be on the Spotify playlist. Yeah. So yeah, I can put it on there. So, I'll do that today.
Hey, but man, everything, the playlist, the radio station, the videos are there. Everything you need. Country Rap Report. Like, we're only growing, and the bigger we get, the bigger you guys get. Look, posters. I need posters. And for the artists, a couple artists have reached out. I will be getting with you guys at the beginning of the week to give y'all the P.O. Box number. That way, if y'all want to send merch. And I'm going to say this, and we haven't talked about this. You might be pissed off. Your Heather might be pissed off me saying this. Y'all can edit it out.
What's that?
Man, if you're out there, especially if you're a business owner, and man, I'm down for supporting business owners and talking about them. Especially if we got some liquor. I'll be glad to take a shot.
Spigot water.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that cold spigot water bottled up on the show, man. But hey, man, because we're a small company growing, and we want to grow with people that grow with us.
Right.
And that's just how I feel. Like, personally, I'm very, very appreciative just by people watching.
I agree.
But when I jump on there Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and I see people watching, and I be like, "Follow me, follow me."
Yeah, and then if that is a business, like I'm looking at your microphone right now in the shot. If there was a sticker on the other side of that microphone, that is good advertising and marketing for some business out there. You could put it on the other side of my microphone. Like there are options. It could be on the wall. We could be wearing shirts, be on hats, be on buttons. Like there are all those options out there. Notice we haven't put our own merch on yet because we're trying to keep ourselves a clean slate. So you guys can be, we will be the bulletin board for you. Just send over whatever you're trying to promote, as long as it's not offensive. I'm pretty sure we'll buy into it. It's just helping you guys grow.
Hey, man, that's what it's all about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest. I want us to have merch, but I doubt very seriously if other people sent stuff, I would probably wear theirs first.
I probably would too. I want one of them cups you got though, for real.
Oh, that's in the works.
I want that cup, bro. I want your cup because your cup was a mistake. Yours is one of a kind. You said her printer started running out of ink, and it was a little faded. I want mine like that.
Yeah, but my lip section smell like weed. I don't know if you can get it. You might.
I can't smoke no more, so it might be a good thing.
All right, man. Look, it's time for us to get up out of here. Shout out again to the ghosts that came through and wrecked the spot. Y'all can say what you want. Y'all gonna hate. Fuck it. Y'all know that shit funny. I think it was funny. That shit fell off. Boom.
Oh, it was real. It was funny.
It was real. It's not the first time. It's happened on the other show too. So everybody knows I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep it going. Because guess what? Just focus on the message.
Right.
Focus on the message.
Right.
Don't focus on the fuckery. Focus on the message. And for real, this is live. Ain't no edits. Ain't no cuts. Right. Hey, man, it is what it is. So, Again, man, I love you guys. Shout out all the first time and last time listeners, countryrappereport.com. Country Rap Report, we are. And I'm Big XL.
This is your dude, Spank. And in the words of Mises, hip-hop is culture, not color.
And always, big up. Salute to Heather for making this thing possible, all right?
For sure.
All right, peace, y'all.
Peace.